Hi, I'm Skinny Cheeks. Just wanted to give you all a quick update today on the new patch that came out that was supposed to resolve the issue with blocking. For those that don't know, there were many issues going on that caused blocking to be unreliable. So when you performed a dodge roll, you would have to let go of your block and then re-engage it. Otherwise, even if you were still holding block, you would not be counted as blocking. And then if you were using a channeled ability such as the main Templar spammable puncturing strike, if you tried to cancel that ability in the middle of it in order to block an incoming hit, it was very unreliable and you'd often be standing there holding block but not actually blocking. And then there were some other issues going on with it, such as bashing, sometimes dropping your block as well. Well, thankfully those blocking issues have been fixed with the December 5th patch, just a short 5 weeks after the release of the DLC. However, with this new patch comes a new set of bugs, including an old favorite of mine. So let's just go through a post from Code on the current state of things, since he's already had a chance to get into a raid since the patch dropped. He said, "We called the hard mode prog after 1 hour and just cleared regular vet," and this is referring to Dreadsail Reef. "Good news, brands are fixed. Old block bug is gone. Coffers no longer have a 5-day cooldown on motifs. I, as the main tank, never once encountered the block bug. I guess I'm lucky, or maybe this is exposing me as the low APM player that I am. Don't be so hard on yourself, Code." But the bad news, the stuck in heavy attack bug is back. Oh joy, I'm so excited about that one. And then we had 3 wipes to the off tank getting the new block bug. Every pull we had at least one DD or healer die to the wave because they're block bugged. At least with the old block bug, it's easy to fix, just drop block and re-engage. With the new one, you don't know that it's broken until you try and use it. And then when you notice it's not working, you can't fix it by just dropping and re-engaging. So in some ways, it's actually worse. Also, it's harder to anticipate, unlike the bash dodge block bug. If you get the block bug, it also interferes with bashing and breaking free unless you happen to use a single key binding for those actions. When you do get the block bug, you need to rezone or relog to fix it, so PTE, port back in. You don't actually need to enter a different instance. The important thing is the act of zoning. If the instance isn't full, traveling to another player in the instance, or if it is, traveling to the instance via the world map. But that isn't much faster than PTE, port back. So anyways, essentially the new block bug, I'm not sure if all of the exact ways that it can be triggered are known yet. I know that bar swapping can trigger it. Also, sheathing your weapons can trigger it. And then pretty much you just end up stuck, not being able to block at all, and have to re-enter that instance in order to be able to block again. So I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This has been a rough patch. 2 of my hard mode trial progression teams have been on a break, hoping that we could start back up now that these bugs were supposed to be fixed. Both groups just decided early on in the patch it's not worth banging our heads against bugs when this is already really difficult content, so we were like, well, might as well just take a break until these things are fixed. So at this point, 5 weeks into the patch, we were really looking forward to getting back at it and playing the game that we all love to play. Well, I guess it will likely be another 2 weeks minimum before that can happen, putting us about 7 weeks into the Firesong DLC. But hey, no big deal. We all got a guar pet, right? Totally makes up for the game not working. Look, I typically try to view things pretty positively on this channel, and of course I'll give feedback where I feel it's needed, but I've been pretty quiet about all of this so far in the patch and just kind of kept my head down, and I've been trying to put out some useful content for you guys. But currently, I'm just really frustrated, and I do hope that Zos will reach out again and maybe make it up to us somehow. Who knows? Maybe if we're really lucky, we'll all get another guar pet.